My name is Rico, the Dungeon Master for Season 3, the restoration of the 12 Olympians. This season, we'll find our heroes traveling back to the lands of Eris and Enyo within Harmonia as they adventure through and see what they have accomplished and completed by restoring the 3 fabled relics, the Sickle of Kronos, the Golden Apple of Discord, and the Robe and Necklace of Harmonia. We'll start with Deborah.
I am Deborah, and I am playing a human rogue named Neith. Her name is Neith.
And I'm Matt, playing a dragonborn monk named Ari Futan.
And I'm Daphne, and I play Gilcyra Venfire, who is a halfling druid.
And my name is Rico. I am the Dungeon Master for Season 3 of the campaign. Who's ready for
Deborah's Diary?
Oh, that was beautiful. Nice job,
That
Matt.
really was. Thank you.
I'm good as shit. I'm the greatest ever to it.
Calm it down. Dear Diary. In our last episode,
Magic of
our
confidence.
players headed to find Headgate and the Wizards Guild.
I wrote that down as heck, and then the number 8. I'm genius.
Headgate gives the party a potion, black with silver flecks, that, if imbibed, will weaken Zeus.
Oh shit! I wasn't supposed
And
to
in
drink
fact, any physical damage before Zeus taking this potion in will be for naught.
Mm.
Then the party takes a visit to the alchemist, who somehow has not blown himself up yet,
somehow
but looks like he's come pretty close.
against all odds.
Then they head back to the farm, and they inquired of the other gods about the whole sun not moving thing, and if that was going to be a bad thing. And so they finally decide to appoint Apollo, because for some reason gods are now taking orders from mortals. But they appoint Apollo to take on the sun duties again, and Poseidon creates new horses, even better than his last horses, for Apollo, so that he can move the sun. The gods then help Gilcyra create a hero's feast. And to top it all off, Bahamut blesses the party to make them immune to lightning. Everyone shoots the shit while Pan and Aphrodite get it on, and they're still waiting for them
Allegedly.
in order to go and defeat Zeus. And now the DM has said allegedly and fun. So let's see if Pan and Aphrodite were really getting it on, or something else was happening. Let's see if they can finally make it to Mount Olympus. Let's see if they could finally climb Mount Olympus. And let's see if our players finally attack Zeus in this episode of Some Would Play.
Beep, beep, beep.
That was a good diary.
Mm-hmm.
Well done. So you guys have your hero's feast. You take the full hour to consume it. Aphrodite and Pan do indeed come back.
Okay, good. Thank you. Yeah, I'm a little worried there with that
I
comment.
think they're done SEXing.
They are indeed done SEX.
Yeah.
And
I'm imagining Pan's got his,
Dick hanging out.
fists on his hips. He's got that swagger going
for
on.
For sure.
Dick swanging.
She had to bolster his spirits, guys. That's all it was.
Spirits bolstered.
Yep. The hero's feast wasn't going to be enough for Pan.
Mm-mm.
He's been hella corrupted by this land. It's been horrible for him as a paladin.
Corrupt land.
But chastity was never one of his oaths, so NBD. So the feast finishes, everybody's full, and everybody looks to you guys and they say, "Are you ready?"
I'm ready.
Yep. Ready to go.
Because once we embark on this, there's no coming back until the job's done or you die.
Of course.
I take out Twisted in Fate and do one of those like little shallow cuts across my forearms. Let him drink up, get ready.
Sweet. Oh, bloodlet for your own weapons?
Yes.
That's hot. Nice. They hiss a little bit.
All right, weirdo.
And then the wounds close themselves back up.
Nice.
And remember, they're on those chains, too.
Right. I'm really excited.
And Kronos steps away from the table and begins to walk away from the farm. Atlas and Gaia begin to follow him. And as they take steps, they keep getting bigger and bigger and bigger. And they stop and they wait for you guys to climb onto whichever Titan you would prefer. And Martel and Pan and a third of the gods hop on Atlas's back. Another third of the gods hop on Gaia's back. And you guys can choose wherever you want to go. The Titans are massive.
I'll go with Dad.
You'll go with Kronos?
Yeah.
You climb up Kronos, or probably fly up to get to Kronos' back. And Lecto flies with you. Hephaestus goes with you. Whichever Titan you guys choose to ride, your associated gods will go with. Hades is with Martel, and Bahamut is with Pan.
Athena and I go up. We hang on to Kronos.
Sweet.
Okay. We'll go up Atlas.
Sweet. Ares goes with you. And the three Titans begin to make their way towards Mount Olympus. Off in the distance, you can see a huge, huge giant mountain that goes up high into the clouds. And the clouds are swirling in black, and you can hear thunder rumbling, and you can see lightning striking in the clouds. It looks like it will not be an easy climb, to say the least. You guys will probably have to hold on and avoid obstacles like boulders and lightning strikes.
As you do.
And things of that nature. Zeus will try to slow your ascent. And the way that we're going to do this is we will go X amount of turns to climb the mountain, and each turn there will be an athletics check or an acrobatics check or a dexterity check to make sure you don't get knocked off the back of one of the Titans and fall all the way down Mount Olympus and eventually die from terminal velocity in the hard hit that comes from falling that far down.
Back to that fucking original mountain that we got bowled over by the boulders.
I'm going to wild shape into a wind elemental.
Oh, so you won't have to worry about that. Any of those checks.
Nice.
Because boulders and stuff will just go through you because you're wind.
Mm-hmm.
So, good for you. Thanks for taking the fun out of it, Daphne.
You're welcome.
The rest of you, though, will have to make those checks, at least the twosies of you.
Sure.
Because Daphne is now immune to all things physical. I don't think air elementals can take blunt damage or bashing damage, whichever it's called in 5e. I forget. You guys corrected me once, and I've done forgotten.
I have resistance to
bludgeoning.
Lightning, thunder, bludgeoning, piercing, slashing.
Yeah, fuck out of here.
Sorry, I didn't write the rules.
And
I know, you just follow them.
Yeah. Bahamut hooked us up with some lightning.
Yeah, you guys are immune to lightning, so you won't have to
Sexiness.
worry about lightning. As long as the Hero's Feast is active, you guys won't take any damage from lightning.
I could help you guys out by guidance. One of you, if I could get to touch one of you, then you get to add D4 to any ability check for up to a minute. That's not very long. Never mind.
There's notes of Jenna coming through.
I will give you guys 1d4 on checks for
Yesterday.
a minute.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Hey, that would have been like one turn. It's fine.
It's like 6
You never know.
turns.
That would okay. 6 turns.
It's gonna create
6
water.
turns worth of things
the
coming
ocean.
at my face.
Wild. So wild. All right, so you guys get to the base of the mountain.
Base of the mountain.
There are no animal hindrances because you guys have either slayed or converted all of the gods that would have been in charge of those. Artemis,
Hi.
and Athena and Poseidon and all them. So it is just some of the elements and the long climb that you will have to make your way through. So turn 1 of the mountain climb, the Titans lift one giant massive leg up and dig it into the mountain and then reach up with one massive hand to start pulling themselves up.
Yes.
And each pull up is probably like 150 feet. They are incredibly large. And turn 1, we will need a dexterity save from Ari and Neath, please.
Is this just like a straight dexterity?
Yeah, it's just a dexterity save. It's a d20 on the dice plus your dexterity
Wow, you guys got this.
save thingy.
23. Let's see, do I have any like super duper magic? No.
17.
Is that with all of your bonuses
That's with my
and stuff
plus
like
10.
because you can't fail a dex save anymore, can you? After you leveled up, don't you automatically?
Oh, hold on. I
succeed
got
on a-
reliable talent. And this is an ability check, right?
No, this is a dexterity save. It's not an ability check. Athletics or what's the other one that starts with A? Acrobatics would be an ability check. This is just a dexterity save. But I thought when you leveled up last time, you had something cool with dexterity saves where if like you rolled a 1, it automatically became a 10 or something crazy like that. Don't tell me I know your rogue better than you.
Oh, you probably do.
I
Ow!
said, don't tell him that.
I said, don't tell me.
Fuck.
I get myself.
Tell me. Ouch.
Let's cut it off.
Turn 1. Ari, you said you had a 23. Okay, you passed.
I think you're talking about stroke of luck.
No.
And that's if I fail an ability check.
Nope. I'm talking about you had something where like you automatically could turn a dex save fail into like a 10 or something.
My deck saves if I fail, it's half damage and success, no damage.
Yeah. 23 was a pass. You passed. You like just got it. You were super excited about it last game.
Last game I got stroke of luck.
Oh, is that just on ability checks?
And it is,
She luckily stroked out, gained a lucky stroke.
well, it's for, the reason I was excited is because I can turn a miss into a hit.
Oh, that's what it was.
Or
I think I wrote that
alternatively,
down.
if you fail an ability check, you could treat the D20 as a 20.
As a oh, okay. Okay. So I guess it wasn't on dex saves. Okay, what'd you roll? 17? Anyway, you're
Oh,
fine.
hold on. Let me look at reliable. Yeah. Well,
Huzzah! Got her.
yeah, because I also have reliable talent, which whenever I make an ability check that lets me add my proficiency bonus, I can treat a D20 roll of 9 or lower as a 10.
As a 10.
Yeah. That's all I was asking if it was an ability check.
Nah, it's just a dex save. Just a base dex save. But don't you have evasion too?
Yes.
Where if you fail, you take half damage, and if you pass, you take no damage or something like that?
That's uncanny dodge.
That's it.
Evasion is I dodge
You have
area
evasion.
effects.
Yeah, which is the area
Yeah.
effect one.
Oh, okay.
I also have evasion, yes.
So lightning comes down wicked fast at the three of you.
Ooh, I want to pretend to be electrocuted.
It phases right through you, Jelsira, and it strikes the two of you head on right on the crown.
Keep him on his toes.
There is a quick spark as the lightning then ricochets off of your head, off in another direction, as silver sheen washes over you guys for just a moment.
Ooh, can I do a minor illusion and make like smoke appear above my
Do you
head?
have minor illusion?
I have minor
Then
illusion.
yes, you absolutely can.
Minor illusion, smoke.
I mean, no one's really going to appreciate it as much as you because you're climbing Mount Olympus to go kill King of the Gods. But yeah, you absolutely can do minor illusion.
do that.
I mean, you can make it look like we were hit, right?
Right? Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you were hit.
I'm gonna
You didn't miss,
I'm gonna
but
keep
it
Zeus
just
on his
ricocheted.
toes.
It just ricocheted off of you.
Oh no! Oh,
All right, so you guys make
got us.
another 300 feet up the ascent of the mountain. I need an athletics check from both of you as a rock slide / boulders begin to get tossed down at you guys with incredible speed and accuracy.
Okay, so how do I use this thing?
You just spin it.
You spin it and then you stop it, and then on the D20
Oh,
one.
so I just randomly stop it?
Well,
I mean, you can randomly stop it,
It
or
will
I
be
think
a
it
long
stops on its
time.
own, but it
Yeah.
will be a long time.
All right,
See
DM,
what-
tell me when to stop.
You could stop now if you want. And then you use the arrow on the D20. There's a little arrow next to the D20 symbol.
Okay, we're not using that.
And that arrow points at what you got.
Yeah, we're not using that.
20.
20? You pass. Hey, congratulations, you pass.
28.
You also pass with a flourish.
Yeah, we're not using that thing.
Oops, sorry.
As rock slide and boulders begin to bounce off of each of your respective titans and crash into other gods, and they were coming for you guys, but with your dexterous athletics that the two of you both possess, you're able to like grab onto Kronos and like move, like turn 180 degrees away from the rocks and the boulders as you guys are like, I don't know, an eighth up the mountain.
Hell yeah.
And these checks are going to get harder each time. Each time we take a turn to get up there.
Of course, we're getting closer, you know? He's getting more scared. More pee is coming out of his wiener.
And the Titans continue to climb a lot higher with the third ascent. The wind begins to howl and whip around you guys, and it's like biting cold, like cold wind to the bone. And it is howling through the clouds and through the crevices of the mountain and things of that nature. And we will need another dexterity save from the twosies of you.
I mean, when it... Never, I'm not going to say anything.
Wouldn't what?
Nothing.
19?
Wouldn't nothing.
You're good. 19's good.
For now.
26.
Better start rolling better.
That's really good. So you guys feel a gust of wind wash over the backs of the Titans that you are clinging onto. And it was probably blowing, I don't know, Category 3 hurricane speeds. So it's like 100 to 110 miles per hour, something like that. As you guys hold on for dear life and dig your toes and your hands, your claws, Ari, into Kronos' back, which he doesn't even notice because he's massive. Jelsira, you're immune to all of this, so you can just watch in delight and chaotic glee and laugh at them as they have to hold on for dear life, and you're just like, I'm mad vibing.
I'm just sitting back.
Yep. And Ares is sitting back there with you, also pointing and laughing at them. And like would nudge you on the shoulder if he could, but you're made out of air, so he's just pointing and saying, "Look at them!" And then they take their fourth ascent up to the mountain. You guys can look down, and you can see that you are about 900 feet up in the air. It is quite a significant.
No.
It is quite a significant way down, and we need an athletics check from you guys as boulders encased athletics.
Okay.
As there are boulders encased in lightning being chucked directly at your head.
Oh, shit. I have a thing where I can spend a key point to reroll a failed save.
Nice. Well, this isn't a... Oh, you just mean like your
just
next
in
deck
general,
save.
yeah. What am I rolling
Athletics.
for?
Athletics.
Lightning encased boulders are being chucked at your head.
26.
Good save.
It's going well so far. I also have lucky. I'm not forgetting that. So I can
24.
3
Nice, you
times.
pass.
But also I have a thing where I can reroll a failed save.
Yes.
Spend a key point. So I might make it up this mountain. I was feeling kind of iffy about it, but now I'm feeling good. I think I can make it up the mountain.
Well, if he's letting me use my ability,
Yeah, we're going to be going back and forth from deck saves to ability checks.
I got all sorts of things.
Eventually, one of you will fail and fall. It's now about 1,800 feet to your death, I can only hope. And we will need another deck save.
I have wings. And
Oh, yeah, you could always fly.
And slow fall
Oh, yeah.
as well.
Oh, yeah, so Ari doesn't have to worry about a long fall down. I guess Neith is the only one that has to worry about falling to her death.
This is a what save?
22.
A deck save.
All right, does 18 do it?
18 does not do it.
Spending a key point.
What'd you get, 22?
Uh-huh.
Oh, you're Gucci.
All right, 25.
Oh, you're also Gucci.
All right, so
Good expenditure of that key point.
16.
Or else you had to come all the way back up.
The secret is I have ambrosia.
And you guys are now, what did I say, 18? No, we were already at 1,800 feet. You guys are now at 2,500 feet up the sheer edge of Mount Olympus. as lightning strikes at the face and the hands and the bodies of all the Titans. You can feel the static electricity as the lightning explodes on them and like puddles outwards as their bodies get battered by rocks and wind. And you can hear large and loud yells thousands of feet up above you as if someone is hurling all of this at you guys to try and slow your progression. So you get up to, I don't know, 3,500 feet. And
we are airplane level here.
We need a... What did we do last time? Acrobatics? We need another athletics check.
Athletics.
Okay, using a luck point.
Let me know if you roll.
Did you not want it?
I didn't know.
Oh, okay.
I just don't know if 21 is good enough.
21's not good enough. Ari, there is a boulder that is wrapped in wind that comes around the mountain like if the moon was like the moon orbits the earth, and smacks you directly into the left side of your face and your chest.
Ooh.
And you are going to take 3d8 bludgeoning damage, sorry. 11 bludgeoning damage, and you lose your grip on Kronos. And you would begin to fall if you couldn't fly or slow fall, so go get fucked. Enjoy your 11 damage. And your roll, Neith?
You said 21 doesn't pass? All right, I use luck.
These are going to get harder, but we are at 8 ticks, so...
Yeah,
hang
no
in,
worries.
guys.
It's all good. As long as I have 1 HP left, I can stick a
Ooh,
potion
nat
in Zeus's
20.
mouth. Give him a good
At
old...
20?
Nice.
You dodge the wind orbiting boulder as you feel it brush by you. You actually see it coming when it's halfway around the mountain, probably from Ari's mistake. You know it's coming. You're like, oh, I've seen this. And then you press into the back of the Titan that you're riding, and it goes right by you, and it makes your hair blow.
Nice.
As you feel the breeze of the giant-ass boulder spinning around rapidly, wrapped in this cold, icy wind. Nice dodge.
Good use of luck right there.
Nice dodge. Good job.
Thanks.
And you guys are now, they're beginning to climb a little bit faster. You guys are now 10,000 feet up into the air. You are above the first level of clouds, and we need a dex save.
Oh,
Did you roll 1?
I did.
Bountiful
That's no
luck.
good.
Woo! Bountiful luck.
19.
You fail, Ari.
Yeah. I don't feel like using another luck point yet.
Oh, and this is not an ability check.
No, this is a dex save.
18.
You also fail. So, lightning strikes not at you guys directly, but strikes at your guys' handholds as it strikes directly into where you were holding. And Ari, you would begin to fall, but again, you can fly, so go get fucked. But you are going to take the lightning damage. You are going to take 4.
From Bahamut?
Oh, never mind. You aren't going to take any lightning damage. Never mind. That's right. You're immune to lightning damage. And you can fly, so you don't fall. Not Jelsira. You're also immune. Go get fucked. Neith, you lose your hold on the Titan and you begin to fall. And as you're falling, Athena grabs her bow and moves it down lower, and you're able to catch onto it.
Nice.
Phew!
And you are now dangling 30,000 feet up in the air.
Uh-oh.
On Athena's bow, who is holding you with one hand and her bow and holding on to Kronos for dear life. For your dear life. She doesn't care one way or the other. And we were just at 30,000 feet. We're up to 50,000 feet up in the air. And now we're above plane levels. The world below is so small and looks like ants. And we are going to need acrobatics rolls. Ari, you're going to need an athletics roll. You're going to need an acrobatics roll, Neith, specifically you.
27.
Okay, acrobatics. I can do that. I can do this.
You're going to lose your grip again, but again, you can fly and slow fall, so go get fucked. I don't even think I'm going to have Ari. Well, he's Nope. Ari's not gonna take any. I'm just gonna have you stop taking checks because if you lose hold, it doesn't fucking matter. That was.
I feel like I'm pissing on your parade.
Fuck you, Flyers. You guys suck.
I fly
hold
back
on.
onto Kronos' back. Maybe crawl up to shoulders.
Okay, when I do a ability check, then I'm proficient. I'm proficient in acrobatics.
It fucking
Anything
rocks,
less than
right?
9 is a 10. So 26.
Oh, so close.
Oh no.
You fail. As
That's a 26 fail!
Hey,
because
27 failed.
I learned how to use my character!
because you're 50,000 feet up on a mountain and Zeus is hurling shit at you.
I finally learned how to use reliance.
I know, and I'm
talent.
super proud of you. And you rolled really well. It just was just 4 under what you needed.
4!
Yeah, the skill check was 30. Did you think this was going to be easy?
I thought you wanted to play a character.
I mean, I do, but I want this to be like an epic climb before you go fight the big bad guy at the end.
That's right. Epic climb.
And you lose your grip on Athena's bow, and you begin to fall
Uh-oh.
all the way down off of Athena's back
I click
and
my
let
boots.
go of her bow. You don't need to, because as you are falling, there is a hard thud against you, and you land on a scaly body of a dragon who catches you and says, "Do you need a ride?" And it's your guys' pet dragon who decided to leave the
Nice.
forge and come help you climb the mountains.
Thanks, Karga.
And yeah, it's Karga. He saw you fall and he's like, "Oh, that's no good," and he went to save you.
Nice.
Aw.
And you guys are now 100,000 feet up in the air. And Ari, you don't have to roll. Go get fucked. And Jelsira, you don't have to roll. Go get fucked. And
Okay.
Neith, you no longer have to roll because you're riding on the back of
Oh,
Karga.
yay!
And go get fucked. You guys eventually make it through the thunder and the lightning and the wind and the boulders, and you come to a giant precipice that leads to a set of stairs that go up further. But it is flat and it is golden and it is glowing, and up above you guys is now the sun at its midpoint in the sky, and
Hi, Apollo.
it is just this gleaming pearlescence, and the light is almost blinding. It's so white and so pure up here amidst all the chaos that was under you guys. And you see a giant row of steps ahead of you where you can only presume is the ascent up Olympus to eventually get to like Zeus.
Hell yeah. Let's head up those stairs, everybody. What do you think? Should we dismount the Titans?
Yeah, you absolutely can. They're going to shrink down to size.
Oh, I
and-
dismount before the shrinkage.
Yeah, you should probably dismount
too.
before the shrinkage.
Shebang.
And all of the gods are there assembled with you guys. It's like the scene out of Avengers Endgame where Captain America says Avengers Assemble, and it's the whole MCU.
So we see these stairs that go up, I assume? They're going
Yes,
up?
they go up.
Is there like a door?
No,
We don't
there's-
see anything
there's
yet?
no door. No, there is a big giant archway with 2 big pillars that go up and then curve into the left and the right, but they don't meet. Like there's just a gap in the middle, and then it just has this beautiful marble.
How far? How many stairs? Like how far?
yeah.
Is it like a lot
from
of
what?
fucking stairs?
Yeah, it's a lot of fucking stairs. From what
We're
you
going
can
up,
see,
like,
it
20
is
steps.
an immeasurable or innumerable number of stairs.
All right, I look at the
And that they're broken up probably every 300 stairs. There's like another flat spot, and then 300 more, and another flat spot, and then 300 more, and
Why aren't we
another
just
flat
still
spot.
climbing? I got little stumpy human legs.
I ask Kronos. I say, what's the deal with these stairs? Do you know? Like, is it like there's a bunch of platforms and we got to fight people on every platform? You think, or
Well, I don't know who's left to fight. We have everybody here with us.
go up this? We just climb the stairs.
Well, almost everybody.
I mean,
Here's the crazy one.
I'm going to climb the stairs, and Kronos starts walking.
Okay, I follow. Let's go climb stairs. I guess. Yeah.
And then, like, he
Into it.
pulls out his sickle and he's twirling it through the air, and it's making a whirring or whooshing, cutting sound
I
as
stay
it
away
leaves
from it.
scars and tears in space and time. And each scar you can see Cronus's farm. That scar closes. He makes another one. You can see Aspasia. That scar closes. He makes another cut. You can see Therium. That scar closes, and you can see the altar where you guys were putting the task pieces on. And then that scar closes. Like every time he twirls and spins his sickle, he's like cutting a hole in reality, reminding you guys of the challenges and the tasks that you've overcome to get to this point. Another scar closes and you can see the volcano, and another scar closes and you can see that stupid fucking sea village where all those fuckers can go suck a dick from the back, and it closes. And I twirls a sickle and he cuts again, and you can see just a brief picture or a brief moment inside the castle under the water, Poseidon's little pocket, and it's just whistling as it cuts through air, and there's small pops as each tear closes. And you guys get up about 900 steps, and there is Eris sitting there with one leg across the other, sitting on an ivory throne, and she looks at you guys and she claps, like almost mockingly. And she says, "What took you guys so long?"
I squint. I just sort of look at her, like squint my eyes, like,
What took us so long? Well, we had to climb, of course.
Was it pleasant?
Yeah, it was super awesome.
Yeah.
Did you enjoy it?
Yeah. It was
You
a lot
should
of
try
fun.
it sometime
So, just for the record,
instead of just fucking being here.
Definitely it was definitely did not have a lot of discord or chaos. It was
no
actually
chaos,
pretty
no Discord.
pretty bland, actually.
well, you guys being here
Feels
is all
like
the
you're not-
discord and chaos that I've ever wanted.
Well, I'm glad we could make that happen for you.
But just so you know, Zeus knows you're coming.
Oh yeah, we
Duh.
know.
He's known that you guys would be coming ever since you stepped foot
Be kind
at
of a-
my mayoral estate.
Be kind of a shitball god if he didn't, right?
Well, he had no interest in you guys.
Did you
Until
think
the
like we
first
thought he
task.
didn't know that?
So why,
I mean, I was hoping you'd be stupid enough to not.
Oh,
so
incredible.
why did he narc on us?
Why wouldn't I? It's what I do.
Yeah, that's what she does.
I sow chaos and discord and confusion.
She's
And-
being her authentic self.
This is me being real. I mean, I never expected you guys to get out of the royal hunting grounds. I sent you there to die. Unfortunately, you didn't.
So what are you doing right now?
Well, I'm here to kill you.
Standing in our way, for one.
Yeah.
And she stands up out of her throne, and much like Maleficent in
Get you a
Sleeping Beauty, she turns into a big, giant, 5-headed black dragon with each head breathing out a different element. One poison, one fire, one lightning, one ice.
He should have popped in there and killed her before she did that.
And
Her quick
she
movements.
I was
is
about to say that, and then he kept talking.
absolutely massive, and she roars with all 5 of her heads at your entire party. And oh
How
god,
far away is she?
I mean, not very far. She's a big, huge, massive 5-headed black
Like-
Maleficent dragon.
Is she within combat range?
Yeah. Oh yeah, absolutely. Absolutely within combat range. And
Zatoichi's thirsty.
Zatoichi is probably hella thirsty. And you guys will go into turns.
He loves that god blood.
into initiative order. So roll initiative.
So well, can I make a request
Yeah, make whatever request you want.
of, I start seeing her grow. I'm going to imagine this takes more than half a second.
No, it takes about exactly half a second.
Okay. Well, during that half a second, I want to pull out Twisted and Fate and do a little slash.
Oh,
And
you can
surprise
do that
attack.
when you roll initiative. There's no surprise attack. She knows you're here. Because she knows you're here, there's no
No,
surprise
but she's
attack.
growing. She's doing things.
She is a god, and she is like this.
But nothing of okay. So you want me to play my character, but my character only works if people are surprised.
Well, you walked up 900 steps. She saw you guys coming. There was
I'm
no
not saying she
surprising
does it,
her.
but the surprise attacking.
It's not a surprise attack. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Nee.
You're not sorry.
You're right. I'm not. Roll initiative.
Well, as long as I go before her. Well, as long as she doesn't take a turn.
18.
18?
Mm-hmm.
18's pretty good.
19.
19's even better.
7.
That's the absolute worst.
Oh, wait a minute. I didn't add my initiative.
I'm the greatest.
28.
Well, I mean, that's still pretty good. You're still going before her.
That's all that matters.
I'm going.
I have
last.
advantage on those who haven't taken a turn.
And
You can't take that from me.
Make her bleed so that Zatoichi's an instant hit.
And then
The goal.
Neath, you have a 28. You are outspeeding the rest of the party and her. The other gods and Martel and Pan are fighting different heads of the monster. I mean, you're outspeeding everybody, so you're going to get your advantage because you're going to attack before anybody else. But you guys will not have to contend with all 5 heads at the same time. You have a big giant party of
that is
gods
nice.
and demigods. So I will let you go first. Roll to hit to see if you connect with her. Don't forget you have advantage.
Are you flipping kidding me?
I am not.
Hold on.
Okay.
I doubt a 17 hits.
No, she's a big-ass giant dragon. 17 hits.
Oh, yay!
Hey.
She's not tiny. 17 totally hits. What are
I
you hitting
didn't
with?
know if she had like super armor, skin, whatever. With Twisted
Plot
and Fate.
armor? No, she's not the main character. That's y'all.
I'm using Twisted and Fate.
Okay. So you're just going to poke her with Twisted and Fate? You're going to walk up and...
I mean, the goal is to make her bleed, so that's Zatoichi over here is an instant hit.
So you're going to walk up to her and poke her with your daggers?
Yes.
That's boring. All right, you poke her.
No, I'm not poking
You
her.
poke her with Twisted and Fate.
No, the whole goal. Okay, so I've got Twisted and Fate. I want to do one of those like whirlwind attacks, right? So like slash at the base of one of the necks.
Sweet. I can dig that. That's way better than walking up to her and poking her.
I kind of just wanted to go with that just because I thought it'd be hilarious for one turn.
For one turn.
Yeah.
No, you hit her. Roll your damage. They'll get their base damage. They won't get their additional damage modifiers.
So they won't get poison or necrotic?
Nope, they won't get poison or necrotic.
$28 damage.
Nice. Minus her dragon natural armor, your 28 is 16. But that is absolutely enough
Does she
for
bleed?
you to, yes, cut into her scales to make her bleed, Ari.
Let's go, chick.
Which is good news for you. Jelsira,
Did it for you.
is your turn. As one of the heads roar as you cut at the base of the neck in a whirlwind of death and violence, as Twisted and Fate whistle as they cut through the air and the chains jingle as they extend out, and Twisted and Fate are whooshing around and slice her right under one of her necks.
Okay. So I say first I just say to her, I say, Aries, I'm really disappointed. I feel like what you're doing is so predictable. Very not discordant of you at all. This is really disappointing. And then I wild shape into a giant ape.
Nice.
And I run over to the same neck that
You just cut?
Neath just cut, and I want to try to grapple it.
All right. Go ahead. Roll to hit. Not what I would have done, but I am so very cool with you trying to put her in a headlock. I was thinking more gory, like you would have reached where the neck cut was and tried to rip her fucking flesh open, but
I was thinking I could do that, and then Ares could do that. I don't know.
Either one of you could do that, and I'd be okay with it. But you
Okay.
could absolutely put her in a headlock,
Okay.
and then Ares will try and rip her fucking throat open.
Okay.
He's down with that shit.
Okay. Okay. Well, this definitely didn't hit.
Well, I don't know.
Well,
How
it's
do you
plus
know?
9. Okay,
Yeah, you don't know.
15.
No, that hits. She's a big fucking
Okay.
dragon. You absolutely hit.
We're so used to
I
not
know.
hitting.
I have to roll 30.
Anything-
I'm like, we're like, damn it, it's not a 22.
Anything's possible through
Yeah.
Christ.
Okay, so I do that. So I want to grapple.
So you as a big giant ape, you rush up to her and you jump up and you grapple one of her necks and use your weight and the gravity to pull her head back down.
Yep.
You successfully get her in a headlock.
Nice.
And then Ares follows behind
Yes.
you and rips both of his fist into the cut under her neck, and he's going to start tearing scales and flesh away from her body because all he sees is a big giant 5-headed black dragon, and dragon's wine is amazing. He loves the blood of a dragon.
Nice.
Hell yes.
And it's her turn. Wait, do you have any extra attacks?
All right, do you have multi-attacks? Yeah. So,
like you've got her in the headlock. You could like
Start
fucking
punching
bash
yeah, yep.
her, bash her with your
Yeah,
other fist.
I'm going to do that. Okay.
You've got her grappled, right? Mm-hmm. Or is she restrained? No, she's only grappled. She's a big ass dragon. She's not restrained.
Okay, plus, okay, so 15. That's what I rolled last time. He's checking his DM notes.
Benefit from any bonus to speed. Conditions end if the grappler is incapacitated. I was just hoping you got like advantage because she was grappled. No, their speed is just 0, so she can't fucking like move a whole lot. 15? Yeah, 15 hits.
Okay, so 3d10 plus 6 bludgeoning.
And don't forget you have Savage Attacker. Your
that's right.
beast form, so roll your damage twice and take the highest.
3d10. 3. 11.
And as Daff is rolling all of her damage
16.
over there, you guys in the heat of battle hear loud roars and sizzling and the crackling of lightning and the burning of fire and a big giant thud as one of the heads have been cut off by one of the other gods or one of the other groups of gods as it comes tumbling down and landing on the precipice that you're standing and begins to roll down the steps that you guys just ascended.
30 bludgeoning damage.
30 bludgeoning damage?
Yep.
That was after your Savage Attacker roll to see? Was the
first one was 22.
And the second one was 30?
Yep.
Hot to death. She takes 30 bludgeoning damage to her big stupid fucking head. And the head that you have grappled roars loudly in your ear, and Ares roars back even louder as he begins to rip the flesh of her chest open right under where you cut. And you guys begin to smell cooking dragon flesh as fire and lava are being exuded through his grip as he's cooking her alive as he's trying to rip a big giant hole into her midsection.
Oh my.
Nice.
Nicely done. Good attack.
Thanks.
Since you are the closest target, the head that you guys had grabbed was the corrosive acid head, and she breathes fire on you.
It's fine.
What is your AC? It doesn't matter. She rolled a 7. Her breath weapon misses entirely, and goes and just off in the distance as you see corrosive acid get blown right next to your face, and misses you and the other heads entirely. And then she's going to try and break out of the grapple. Strength check, please. Just roll a d20 and then add your strength modifier. She's a giant ape. Her strength modifier is retarded.
Grappler.
She's already grappled.
The grapple.
21.
You beat her on dice. Good
Nice.
job. She doesn't break the grapple. That's her turn. Ari, you and Zatoichi, she is absolutely bleeding. As there is another loud roar as Pan and Martel had pinned down one of the heads with the help of their gods and crush it in with their mallets as dragon skull bits and horns and scales explode like shrapnel all around them as they both roar simultaneously in delight.
All right, well, I'll head over to where where Jelly's doing her thing, and we're gonna slice with Zatoichi for that auto hit.
Yeah, you automatically hit because she is hella bleeding at this point from one head being smashed open and another head being cut off and her chest being ripped open from Ares taking advantage of the cut that Twisted and Fate put in her. So you automatically hit. So now you get to decide which way you're going to do your most damage. 2 out of 5 heads down. GG's. Good job, guys.
Thanks.
Okay, well, I definitely want to use Zatoichi at least once here.
Okay.
So he can get a taste.
Are you leaving him as a sword, or didn't he?
Oh yeah, he become the gloves, right?
Gloves.
Oh,
yeah.
Let's do the gloves. Though. Let's fucking start punching.
You had to get rid of the silver ones to have Zatoichi be your gloves. Yeah,
then
so it could be a monk weapon.
Then he's my monk. He go monk it up. Okay, so then.
So you got your flurry of blows and your initial attack and your extra attack.
Where did that go? There it is.
So, didn't his damage get better too? Isn't it like D10 base?
Yeah.
Now? Yeah,
because of the
because he's been leveled up. He's been drinking god blood.
Oh, because it's just that modifier. Right. Oh, hell
Good
yeah.
cut, knee.
So 13 on that punch.
13 damage.
Yes, on that punch. Then I will do the bonus unarmed attack punch again. Little punchy punch.
Just roll damage. You automatically hit.
Okay, cool. Cool.
She's bleeding. You're always going to just automatically hit.
Well, that sucks. 5 on that one. And then extra attack. 11 damage. And then can I do Flurry of Blows now?
Yeah.
Flurry of Blows. Spend another
Which
key point.
automatically going to hit. So just roll your damage.
15. So first.
Look at me. I get an attack, and then I get a free attack, and then I get an extra attack, and then I get a flurry of blows.
I
I'm
know.
so cool. I'm a monk. Look at me.
16 damage on those 2 punchies.
Okay. So Ari takes advantage of the head that you have grappled
Nice.
and have pulled down, and he punches so hard, so many times, it has basically punched her eyes out of her skull
She had it coming.
as one eye pops out of the socket
Ah,
and rolls down the steps, and the other one,
It's like Dragon Eye, though, right?
yeah, it's a dragon eye. The other one
Not
is like
satisfying.
hanging there by the eye, the optic nerve hanging out of its head, as the dragon head screams as it's just had its face punched the fuck in.
I'm going to spit on that eye.
And Ari
to it.
spits on the eye. All right. And
Spit on that thing.
that head is now blinded and grappled, and Ares has almost ripped all the way into the chest cavity, as there is a massive man-sized tear into the body, and Ares is halfway inside of it.
ew.
And it's not
living his
bleeding.
best life.
It's not bleeding anymore because he's cooking her from the inside out. There's no blood left to burn as it begins to smell delicious, like it's almost dinner time.
Delicious,
And it's your
it
turn,
says.
Neith.
I want to take one of my fire grenades and I want to toss it into whatever crevice is left after they had taken off one of the heads.
So you want to take a firebomb and stuff it down its neck hole?
Pretty much.
That's
yeah.
dope as fuck.
I know,
yes,
right?
I want you to do that too. I absolutely want you to walk over to a head that is missing and shove a grenade down its fucking neck. That's dope.
Yeah.
I love it. Please go do that. I guess, were you out of the ones that sometimes exploded or not?
Nope, these are the
Oh, these are the same ones. All right. Odds or evens?
odds.
You walk over to one of the necks and you go to ignite the grenade, and with a vengeance and fury, you shove it down the neck cavity, and you hear a
Oh
and it doesn't
no!
explode.
Boom.
It doesn't explode.
Sad.
But that would have been super fucking
Got
cool.
2 more.
You got 2 more? Nice. Nice. Do you have extra attack or anything like that? No?
I wish. No.
No? All right. Then it is Jelsira. It's your turn. You have complete control of this neck/head.
I just want to keep punching it.
All right. Well, she's blinded. She's grappled.
I mean, just that head's blinded.
You have advantage because she's blinded.
Nice.
I was checking to see if blinded gave advantage, and it does.
Advantage and savage attack. So
Well, you always have savage attack, but yeah, now you have advantage because she's blind.
I just belt out a huge roar as I go to punch.
Pan roars back at you.
Nice.
Ares roars with you from the
Yeah.
inside of her chest cavity, except it's muffled because he's inside of her chest cavity.
I'm just imagining.
Yeah, exactly. It's just like that.
Okay, I'm gonna go to hit.
You don't have to roll to hit.
Yeah,
you do.
17.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay, so
Roll again because you have advantage. You might net 20.
oh, that's true. Yeah. No.
Okay, well, you tried.
Yeah. Okay. 3d10 plus 6.
Another head
1.
gets lopped off by another group of gods and 2 of the titans, one of them being Kronos. And as the head is cut off, There's no blood because any blood that would have been exuding from the wound gets sucked up into the rip in time and space from Kronos' sickle, as it forms like a mini black hole. And that head just vanishes into the aether of nothing, and the neck collapses, and there's big old pile of blood that begins to pour at their feet.
22 damage.
22 damage
Yep.
on this head?
Yeah.
So you keep punching into this head, and you and Ari have punched so hard into this head that the skull caves inward as you punch all the way through the head of the dragon. And now your big, giant, great ape fist is like stuck in that goes out through the top of the skull, out through the bottom of the mouth. And as you try to yank your fist out, you're yanking the neck and the dragon head with it that isn't alive.
I'm imagining like the animated Hydra from Hercules, and it just going like.
Yep. Yeah, it is exactly just like that. As that head ceases to breathe or function,
And it's like, "Ugh, get off.
there is a big giant hole that goes all the way through it as the eye that was being held on with the optic nerve pops off and rolls down a couple steps. And then the body of the big giant black dragon collapses and shapeshifts back into Eris, who looks bloodied and beaten. I'm not going to describe any further because I don't want to trigger warning anybody about what a woman's body looks like after being beat that badly. And then Kronos goes up to her and he motions you over, Jelsira.
I unwild shape.
Get to work.
Like I shake the the head off of
Oh,
me.
the
like,
viscera
"Ugh."
and the bone and the
Yeah,
head.
and I'm just like, "Phew," and I just
brain matter and stuff of that nature.
Yeah, I shake it off, and then I unwild shape and I walk over to Kronos.
And then he puts his head on her neck and then says, she's yours. What do you want to do with her?
Kill her, 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 kill her.
I'm not really.
You're the new.
Make her organize
Mhm.
a giant,
Ooh.
never-ending closet.
What if I make her a servant
Random.
in the house?
That's the point.
in the
She's Discord.
in the
Make her-
in the mayoral mansion, and she has to adhere to a strict schedule. And if she doesn't do it, then she dies.
So you're going to turn her into a housemaid?
Mm-hmm.
We're not good at this, okay?
Huh.
In the mayoral estate.
Okay. And then Kronos steps off of her neck and says, you've been judged, and you are now going to go be a maid in your old mayoral estate. Your lucky Jelsira's nicer than I. And picks her up by her neck and tosses her off Mount Olympus.
Hey, go, champ.
Like down the 900 steps you climbed off of the mountain, where you can presume she will only fall the 150,000 feet down the cliff of the mountain, and Dolos vanishes.
I just wanted to teach her a lesson.
Dolos vanishes?
Dolos vanishes.
I don't want to kill anybody. I just
Why Dolos vanish?
because
He
Dolos
takes
is in
care
charge
of
of the
the
mayoral
admin.
estate.
Yeah.
So he's got to go administer the punishment and make sure she adheres to it.
Nice.
But now Dolos isn't there to help you fight, unfortunately. I'm very sorry. Because now he's got to go babysit
Oh,
the goddess of discord.
sorry, Neve. Was that
Everything you do goes.
disappointing?
Is that
I mean, it's not enough for me. No, I don't care one way or the other. It's your guys' world. I'm just living in it, baby.
We still have to go do the thing we're here to do.
Yeah, you still have to go kill Zeus
Oh yeah.
if you want, unless you make him like a pool boy at the mayoral
Unreal.
estate or whatever.
unreal? Should have killed her. She had it coming. Being a real.
You can't be the
Dick.
goddess of discord now, Jelsira.
Well, but she's not the goddess. of
She
discord.
is indeed the goddess of discord. You didn't kill her.
But I thought that was like stripping her of her.
Fucking wild.
No, it doesn't.
What?
No, you just
Should have killed her.
you just bound her to servitude.
But I didn't think she'd have to be killed to not be goddess of discord
Oh
anymore.
no, she absolutely needed to be killed to not be the goddess of discord.
Oh.
You can always go kill her later.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be right now.
You can make her suffer and then kill her.
Yeah, you can make her you can make her think about it for a little bit.
Could have killed her now, and then we'd still have Dolos for whatever that's worth. But let's just kill everyone we come across. in
You
the
know
future
what?
and
We had
stop
to go up
fucking with
this
nonsense.
stupid mountain because his Something happened to his door.
Yeah.
I'm not very happy with him anyway.
Zeus. I'm not very happy with him anyway. Motherfucker's in the doghouse. And you guys continue to climb the steps.
Yep.
And
See daisies.
there is nobody else to stop you in the way. Eris was your only challenge. There are at least 8 other precipices, but because you guys converted or killed all the rest of the gods, there are 8 less fights you have to go through. There originally was going to be 12 fights, to be in memorabilia or in memoriam of the 12 tasks, blah, blah, blah. You were going to have to fight each god. They gave you a specific task, but you guys said, fuck all that. And you did the other C thing. And you get to the top where Zeus is sitting on a big, gigantic golden throne where he is twirling a ball of lightning like the Goblin King from Labyrinth plays with one of those crystals.
Yeah.
He's just, playing with it back and forth. And he looks at you guys and he says, welcome to my home.
Thanks.
I
for
would
having
have
us.
appreciated it being on better terms, but you've decided to fuck around and find out.
Mm-hmm.
And I will make the rest of your immortal lives as miserable as they can be.
I hope so.
Be prepared. And that will do us for this episode of Some Would Play. Thanks for listening, everybody. Please listen next week as the final confrontation between Zeus and our heroes comes to a dramatic conclusion. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you for listening to Some Would Play, a production of the Outsanity Network. Join us again next week as the story continues. Find us online at www.somewouldplay.com and be sure to follow us on Facebook and Twitter at SomeWouldPlay. Deborah is at Sonyataki. Rico is at R1C0. Daphne is at Dafterthought, and I am Psychedelic M. If you enjoy the show, please tell your friends and share it with others. And remember, in real life, you needn't roll for initiative, so just seize it.